I have a story for you today. And first off, I'm streaming on Twitch, so I'm gonna use this video as a, like Twitch alert, so you don't miss it when I stream. I'm streaming on Twitch right now, so just follow the link in the description to watch me stream Persona 3 Reload. I forgot which part it is, but yeah, we're gonna continue playing that game. So, the story is about back when I was a teenager, junior high, middle school and all that. I would, okay, so for context, back then in Thailand, there's not really like actual, like, streaming website or TV that stream the certain type of anime. It's usually like children friendly, family friendly stuff. And other let's say erotic anime as is a bit of a obscure content on website in Thailand, and usually they don't host a stream because back then most people wouldn't dare because you could get them in trouble, so they are available for download. And with that context out of the way, back then I used to download all kind of anime on my phone. Back when smartphone was the thing, just blow up. And at first I was like, hey, like I was in a class and I was talking to one of my close friend and best friend. I was like, oh, like let's watch this during lunchtime, and we would watch it. We would watch it for like an entire episode with like Thai subtitle, which is a pirated one, by the way. Hopefully that don't get me in trouble. But yeah, I pretty much like just watch whatever on my phone, whatever I download, what look interesting enough. And over time, my other friend in the class, the boys, I would call them, the boys would gather around and watch anime they brought. Sometimes it's, just some soft stuff, some normal stuff, just a fun one. Like, they dead alive. It's pretty tame. But sometimes I would bring something really juicy, like Tulabru. Tur Tulabru is it's terrific. And I think I don't remember the other one, but I pretty much like smuggle like Asian anime onto like into school. Man, every time I go to school, I always like smuggle some kind of stuff in there, especially in foreign media. So back then, it was like an anime dealer. Nobody really download or like have a good Wi-Fi to download stuff. That was new. Internet was kind of new to us. And saying that, I feel old. Um, and then there's this. Should I mention this? There's like this one guy that just asked me to download like a hentai, and I see it on YouTube. Yeah, a hentai. And I was like, sure, but I was like, back then I was not interested in hentai. I was just watching anime, man. Like actually, anime is not hentai, it's just erotica. So I never really download that film, and if I did, the Bluetooth transferring file. Do you remember that back then? It's gonna take like an hour to like transfer file. So I just I stopped going to school because I drop out. Already I get kicked out, but yeah, the boys would be the shield and just watch some little thing with me on my phone on a desk. It was kind of crazy. But there's more story about me and anime back then, especially with the first Asian anime that I ever watched, like ever, would be Yosuke no Sora. And I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's like the plot is about. I don't even know they were, the, you know, if you know, you know. But they ain't doing so much. I was like, huh? I'm actually watching hentai right now. But that's the story for another day. I can't really extend this to a maximum. it's a short story. It's a funny one too. There's a lot of moment in my middle school, junior high, right? That is just so interesting. But this one is about anime, so it's not that long because usually I spend most of my time watching anime, like at house, in my house, in my room. I would binge watch like an anime, like 12 episodes in just one day, one night. I was addicted to it. Oddly enough, after I drop out of junior highs, I don't watch anime all that much anymore, unless I watch it with my friend. I don't want I don't watch like Asian anime anymore. I just like change this from reading, wait, not reading. I changed this from like watching anime into reading manga and like visual novel because it's kind of easier to consume. If you're watching anime, you have to watch dub if you wanna actually like just turn your brains off and just enjoy the anime. But if you watch like sub, you have to read the subtitle. It kind of that kind of format, I would say works better in a manga, and I like visual novel because you have to read them, right? Anyway, I won't drag on for too long. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more like this, or see more newer content format in the future, which I'm cooking right now, and you will see about that. Considering subscribe to the channel, and if you want to support me, you can subscribe and donate me on Kofi. Right now, I'm doing like a half payment, like half goes to debt, but the other half goes to funding and savings. So yeah. Also, I'm streaming on Twitch, but I might edit this into the intro. All right, that's about it. Ciao.